Fiona Worts is there at the back post, wheels around, and drifts it over the top. Kruger, the corner taker, driving it back across the area. And now the volley! Great save into the nets! Palmed in, and it's a first A-League women's goal for Sydney FC for Kirsty Fenton. 10 minutes of sky blue pressure are rewarded. Just a second goal in this competition, and the first since moving to Sydney, and it's the 20-year-old. Perhaps being thrust into that burden of responsibility might help lift the strike rate. Don't forget it is a long season this season. Plenty of time to start slow and build up. Here's Fiona Worts with a dink! It's an introductory goal for Fiona Worts! Welcome to Sydney FC! Immediately defending from the front and winning possession back. And now Sydney are on the move. Tori Chimeth, the defender, ranging forward. What a great burst of speed. Chimeth cuts it across, and Fiona Worts scores against her former club. Sydney FC lead, and it's the Dolan medalist coming back to Adelaide, Fiona Worts, that haunts the Reds. A player pass here, but it's been picked off. Abby Lemon sensed the chance to go, and go she does. Lemon with speed, Worts with a header, 2 for Fiona Worts. She's on fire, and Sydney FC are on fire as well. They are separating themselves from Adelaide here. FC to the spot. It's Princess Ibini's penalty, and it's good. Sydney FC into a 3-1 lead, and they are looking good for the points now. Just over 10 minutes of regulation to go. Saveska's free kick. Great header from Stott. Taylor Ray through traffic, deflected in. Sydney are back in business. And based on the celebrations, it was Thompson, who hasn't even been in the country for a week, who got the deflection in. That's one way to make an impact. Yard box, tallest target to aim for Sienna Saveska on corner duty, but it's a good header from Taylor Otto away. Now Charlotte McLean through traffic, catches the deflection, and it's in. 18 Keane! First goal in Sydney FC colours, and it is game back on. After the lightning delay, Melbourne City are shell-shocked.
Nino clearing. Not too effectively though. Here's Ibini. It's given away by the Jets and followed up by Cortnee Vine, the World Cup star, with her first goal of the season. And what time to do so. Taps it home from close range. And it was delivered by the goalkeeping error.
Well, it's not their first poor clearance. They've had a few warnings about poor clearances in this half, and on this one, Sydney FC punished. None other than Cortnee Vine.
It's deflected away. Here's the follow-up from Kruger. Back to Fenton. Great change of direction. Fenton into the near post, and the tap-in for Cortnee Vine. Leichhardt Oval explodes as the Matilda star they all came to see, Cortnee
Cortnee Vine draws the game level 1-1.
Perhaps a bit of fatigue as well.
Cross comes in here, and the header is in! It's Janea Dos Santos! Just her second appearance for Sydney FC! And she scores her first Liberty A-League goal at what could be a vital time! An outpouring of emotion for the 18-year-old. It's Sydney 1, Wellington 0.
And Hawkesby wins it back. That's well done in midfield from the returning Sky Blue. Links with Keane, and 18 Keane with a first league goal for the Sky Blues. And she puts them in front. And it was a beautifully worked goal by the home side.
Ibini looking for the cross. Cortnee Vine gets there. Brilliant play. And Cortnee Vine, 10 minutes after coming on, bursts into the area, uses her pace to perfection and turns the ball home. It is Vine time.
Pierces the Western United defence, which has been so strong all afternoon. The first time touch, the outside of the right boot, and that's a Matilda's quality right there in Cortnee Vine.
A bit further out this time. Hawkesby drives it in. Under pressure. Is it over the line? It is. It's a goal. The mistake from Ash Irwin. Mackenzie Hawkesby gets the pat on the back. And Sydney are level in extra time.
Dos Santos. Dos Santos' delivery to Vine. She's hit the post for a third time. Can she go a fourth here? She crosses to the back post, and there is the 16-year-old Maddie Caspers. Fresh off signing a contract until 2026. She scores her first goal in the Liberty A-League, and what a star she is.
What a fantastic achievement by the youngster.
She has been outstanding coming back into this side with Bolden. Is there a final chance here for Sydney? Fenton over the top. Kruger chasing. Kruger has won it for Sydney FC. Zara Kruger. What a time to score your first goal in the Liberty A-League. And Sydney, with the last kick of the game, have claimed all 3 points. Utter dejection for Newcastle, who gave it everything. And Sydney, they're about to make it 11 straight wins against the Jets.
You could see that Sydney FC.
Charlotte McLean, long down the right. Cortnee Vine, great first touch. And now can turn on the afterburners here. Vine into the box. Well, the Victory defenders moved out of the way for Caspers. Goals in consecutive games for the 16-year-old. And Maddie Caspers makes it Sydney FC 1, Melbourne Victory 0. A dash from Cortnee Vine attracted all the defenders, and Maddie Caspers with a composed finish beyond her years to put Sydney FC in front.
The glory, which I'll come to in a second, as Ibini looks to sweep it right towards Vine. Players in the middle. Chance here on the turn for Caspers. Maddie Caspers again. It just had to be. Every time she gets a shot, it seems to end up in the back of the net. And the Sky Blues get the goal that their dominance has deserved. Caspers for the third time this season. Dalton went down again, no foul. Ibini. Vine's made a great run to the right. It's Cortnee Vine. It's 2-1 Sydney FC. The finish of a class player. The Matildas international given half a chance and finds the net. And the Sky Blues have their lead back. 2-1. Dos Santos is ball in behind, is brilliant. Vine's in for 2. Vine's round the keeper and gets her seconds. The pass from Dos Santos was exquisite. The finish was top class. And the Sky Blues probably have the points in the bag. Vine at the double. Sydney 3-1 up. It might make for a nervy final 60 seconds or so. So Carlos.
Mackenzie Hawkesby. Slotted in by Mackenzie Hawkesby. Easy as you like. Shea Connors really couldn't move to stop that in the end. Vine. Connors just gone a little bit early as we see Talent Henniker. And a nice ball fed through. Still Talent Henniker, take herself a little bit wide. And there is the finish. Scoring in her first Liberty A-League game. And that will seal the 3 points for Sydney FC.
Oh, congratulations, Kaylee Talent Henniker on that goal. Great vision. Plenty of space there for Cortnee Vine just to slip that ball through. I thought she'd done herself in with that first touch, but credit to her. Got that angle again, faced up, made sure she opened up and just tucked it into the far corner. Quality finish.
And a nice ball forward from Vine, and Ibini with the touch, and it's fallen back. There is Abby Lemon to finish it off for Sydney FC. A really nice bit of play from Cortnee Vine to start it. And there was Abby Lemon. After a disappointing 45 minutes last week, she was able to slot it away this weekend. Ibini trying to feed through Cortnee Vine. He's got space ahead. Still Vine inside now. Vine with the effort. And she doubles the lead for Sydney FC. It was just a matter of time. And Cortnee Vine may just have sealed the 3 points for Sydney FC this evening. Fantastic finish from Vine. Able to get the contact she needs. Fenton able to block the path for Western United. Sending it forward for Vine now. Vine once again, Cortnee Vine, and that is the sealer. That is what you have Cortnee Vine for, to slot the ball into the back of the net. A fantastic finish, and just as Western United are making their way forward, Cortnee Vine puts a full stop at the end of the game.
She sure does. What a beautiful, beautiful, well-taken goal there by Cortnee Vine.
Hawkesby will take the resulting corner. Sydney's first of the afternoon. Drills it towards the edge. Vine! What a goal from Cortnee Vine! That would light up any football arena anywhere in the world. Mackenzie Hawkesby, that was a set move, a drilled pass to the edge, and without a second. Here's Talent Henniker across the 6-yard area, and in it goes, and it'll be an own goal, I think. Talent Henniker was the architect of it. Tiana Jaber, I think, may have got the final touch. And that'll go down, I'm sure, as an own goal. Hawkesby, delivery's good, header is good from Vine, and she makes it 3. 2 on the day for Cortnee Vine, 3 for Sydney FC, who are now well clear in Porirua. Dangerous. They're cleared by Wellington. Here's Mickey Robertson, and not cleared. Shot comes in, and that'll creep in. And it is Jordan Thompson who's drilled home the 4th goal. Sydney restore their 2-goal advantage.
Almost found Vine, does find Talent Henniker, and she has got a 2nd goal this month in the Liberty A-League. And Sydney FC, they just continue scoring goals. They are in a purple patch of goal-scoring form, and the youngster, she's back on the score sheet again, and Sydney lead 1-0. Here's Hawkesby. The goals keep raining in for Sydney FC. Mackenzie Hawkesby with number 3 for this season. And when it rains, it pours. Goals, that is, for the Sky Blues. It is 2-0. She's just deputising, and Vine has stolen in behind, gets around Grove, and Cortnee Vine finally gets on the score sheet with a 7th shot of the game. And she has got 10 goals for the season. And Sydney FC, well, they are marching towards 3 points, which will be crucial in the race for a 4th consecutive premiership.
We're certainly shading it.
Simon, that pass, very ambitious and got intercepted. Dos Santos, the 16-year-old. Hawkesby, surely! Sydney score! And Mackenzie Hawkesby hypes up the Sky Blues because they've got the all-important lead. A fourth goal of the campaign for Hawkesby, and it's Sydney who strike first, 1-0.
Away again through Thompson. Bryson just tries to shield the ball out, but Princess Ibini has done really well there. Dos Santos, first time ball in. It's fallen to Mackenzie Hawkesby. The heartbeat, the engine room, the ultimate competitor. She finds the back of the net for her 5th goal of the season, and surely one of her most important yet.
Well, it's typical Mackenzie Hawkesby, isn't it? She's always looking.
Here's Indiana Dos Santos. Connors calling for a ball over the top. It's a great pass from Dos Santos. Connors! Sydney FC lead in the grand final! And Shea Connors, magic off the bench! And what an assist to play her in from 16-year-old Indiana Dos Santos! Is that the goal that wins Sydney? Number 5.
Well, there's the energy, there's the impact. We knew